Gather round and listen carefully, for I'm about to tell you a ghastly story of grime and ghouls and creatures that hide out of sight. Come close and hush, as I will tell you a slimy story of two witches who dream of giving you a fright. Let's start from the beginning, right at the top, when both of these witches were just tiny tots. They were born in a village not too far away, to the very same parents but separated that day. Neither of them did know that in fact they were twins, and so from that day their love-hate begins. So these terrible twins, what a connection they had! Others thought them just friends, both disgusting and mad. And loony they were, and incredibly cruel, each twin tricking and conning and acting the fool. They were both blessed with a house not far from each other, and plenty of pennies from their father and mother. Though treated the same from the moment they arrived, their circumstances now leave their past in disguise. Smithbott was large and as greedy as could be. Her hair was like noodles, alive with black fleas. Her breath, it was putrid and toxic to most, not to mention her wind, whose heat could make toast. So over to Chadlet, the good twin you'd think. Well, she did have clean hair, but her attitude did stink. She was a miserable horror, with a face set to match, always grumpy and cruel to anyone who dare pass. Better off together than they ever were apart, both still were reluctant to show any heart. In their eyes they were perfect, and their twin was the beast. On the other's misfortune the first witch would feast. Today was a Wednesday, not a bad day for a witch. It was potion day at spell school, where magic was made with a wink and a twitch. Each witch had her talent, some wondrous, some poor, and the terrible twins were forever at war. Smithbott's magic was slow but robust when it hit, while Chadlet's was measly though incredibly quick. Their professor despaired, as neither witch was good, only teasing each other as much as they could. Sneaking into the study while Chadlet was thinking, Smithbott unleashed her magic, overpowering and stinking. A gigantic belch, humongous and cursed. Think sewerage and fish bones, only this, it was worse. It engulfed one's nose with such disgusting germs that would make you feel ill till the end of term. Caught off her guard, Chadlet let out a whoop. She'd lost all control and had let out a poop. Incredibly embarrassed and feeling quite silly, Chadlet fled from the class like a big old Millie. Mocked by the class, Chadlet sulked in a huff. Clutching her pants, thought enough was enough. She must take revenge on this unwanted chum, and she knew just how to do it, through Smithbott's huge tum. A new day had started, and Chadlet had packed a fine lunch. All kinds of creatures char-grilled for the desired crunch. Knowing Smithbott was agreed, her plan could not fail, and sure enough came Smithbott, all dribbly and pale. So Chadlet invited Smithbott for her tea. Smithbott's stomach, delighted, began to rumble with glee, and off Smithbott skipped to fill herself up, completely oblivious to what would lurk in her cup. Smithbott found herself lavished with treats and delights, and all of a sudden she got quite a fright. Her belly began churning, her bum started groaning. As the gas started leaking, Smithbott started moaning. "What is this poison you've slipped in my food? And why are you suddenly in such a good mood?" But before Chadlet could answer, Smithbott had to run, as what had been in her stomach was now en route to her bum.